Sanbonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about the new kid on the block, the new show called AmaGrootman, or should I say AmaGroovist, guys, because that's exactly what it is at this moment. And all I'm gonna say, Beng Aluguti, can you guys come and fetch your fathers, Beng Aluguti Nizolanda or Babueno, because wowza, guys, I am traumatized. I am embarrassed. Oh, as Amanaija would say, I am embarrassed. Oh, on behalf of these men's wives and girlfriends. Like, guys, like, hey, bo, kantini na nenzani lapaya ne Port Shepstone, guys. Like, what is happening at Port Shepstone? Because all these people are from Port Shepstone. And then Waske, the theme of the show is different mothers, guys. Theme of the show is different mothers. Ingan nengan inomawai. Yes, hey guys, let's get right into it. So guys, there's 6 of these so-called men called AmaGrootman. Now guys, I did have some sorts of expectation, but when I saw the trailer, I was just like, welele, sisazobona, like the reality of what these old men are doing. Majority of these old men are doing here in South Africa. So I expected ukuthi ngizobona baba abanama tender, like your tender guys, your Edwin Sodi type of, that type of rich. I expected to see that. So I saw somewhere where they said AmaGrootman is a lifestyle. Basically, it's about men who are living a certain lifestyle and younger people look up to them. So I guess there are younger people who look up to them because from afar, guys, they really do look like they have their lives together. The majority of them in Fundile, or some of them in Fundile, they do look like they have their lives together. So I can see how there could be a possibility that there's some men who look up to them. But guys, so let's talk about so let me also say that this episode, guys, was basically, you know what they normally do on these shows? The first show is normally introducing everyone, the characters of the show, and it will be, that type of thing of one person introduces themselves, they get a phone call or they phone someone, let's have a meet up. So it's an introduction to all the guys. So that's basically it. And then towards the end of the show, that's when we got to see Amanyala, guys. Anyway, first guy is Busani. Busani, he is a civil technician. Ne? He's got 3 kids, he's 40 years old, and he's not married. He is clear, guys, that thing of not being married at 40 years, that it's embarrassing. I'm like, sir, at this point, for the lifestyle that you live, just stay single, because why ufuna ukustressa ingane yomuntu when you still want to live ingathi ingane? By the way, do men ever grow up, guys? Because, them anyway, Ubusani, guys, I must say, he looks chilled. He looks humble. Like, he's the type of guy that when he comes to you and approaches you, you're like, yeah, this one ngati, I can build with him. Where my me gupila. Kanti, he looks innocent for nothing. Kanto, yeah, bonisama flame. Those ones who look innocent, guys. So anyway, Ubusani is at home. We didn't get to see much of his home, so it just looks like a normal apartment. I mean, guys, he's a civil technician. That's why I'm saying maybe my mindset, I expected to see people like that have tenders that are rich, but he's a civil technician, and for me, it's just like, yes, ang nayo mali, but I don't think they get that much money to be living like what we call, like, to be living the typical life of what we call AmaGrootman. But anyway, so Usam is at work there on his laptop and he gets a phone call. He does say, before he gets the phone call, he does say that he does have a girlfriend, but a few days ago, him and the girlfriend had a big fight and he was the one in the wrong. I'm like, you the one in the wrong wins, eh? Anyway, gets a phone call, and this person who's calling him is one of the friends, one of the guys from AmaGrootman group, inviting him basically weekend this year, Puma in Ini. And Uka is like, yo, yes, you're right. Like, this is the right time because Belling Peto is stressy. I'm fighting with my girlfriend. So, like, meeting up at the chance is like the perfect time now. Because, like, I can just get, like, my chest. Like, I can speak my chest out since, like, I didn't even go to work. So they are basically planning a small get together, small gathering, and Busani is basically the first person who gets introduced to the show. Then second, we see Mpho. He is 52 years old. He is married. Ubheki, he is an electrician for the municipality. But he does say that, listen, angiyena guy that ophila salary, that lives off one salary. He's got many side hustles. And his side hustles is that he got a company that deals with electricity and a company that is in and a construction company. So you can see this one, I can see with him unemali. Marasa, like that's the thing that just bothers me about some people, that the more money they get, batawa imali, and that is the reason for them ukuthi bajole and do all of these things instead of, hey, but who am I to judge anyway? So ubheke, yeah, ngizibuza ukuthi guy usebenzela umasipali and you're working with electricity, yet you have your own company in electricity. Is that not a conflict of interest? Then I did remember sometimes in a company or in many companies, they ask you to declare your goods. So if you have anything you are selling, or if you have a company that you feel like clashes with the conflicts or is of conflict of interest with the company you are employed with, you need to declare that. So I'm guessing and I'm hoping, just because he's on TV, he declared that because he can get into big trouble for that. But in my head, guys, in my South African head, guys, we all know what happens here in South Africa. So I'm just like, usebenzela umasipala, you're working with electricity, you've got your own electricity company. I'm just like, oh, you're not stealing, sir, from the municipality and funding your own company. I'm gazi, guys, but something about these guys, in all honesty, guys, I'm sorry to say this, and this is just my opinion, not that this is the truth. I just feel witty, this, like their lifestyle, I feel like there's more to it than their salaries. Or else, if you're living that lifestyle and you have a 9 to 5 job, aside from your normal lifestyle, that groover's lifestyle, I don't see how they're going to make it, because guys who pose and living a groover's lifestyle, no better, is an expensive life. So I just feel with maybe gonna a type of business that's going on, angazi, guys. So anyway, ke ubheki, he says he loves having a good time umajayivana ke. Hey guys, unomkhaba lapho, but umkhaba, what? He's not going to let umkhaba come in the way umajayivana ubheki ke. So anyway, ubheki has a wife. And he does say that, mind you, guys, when I'm mentioning these people's children, you must know, Witsi, they've got several baby mamas. There's not even one guy here that has like one baby mama or 2 baby mamas. Like, it's more than 2. So anyway, he has a wife, and he says, Mama Sekaya, she is very calm. And Velayana, she does look calm and beautiful. And we see her making breakfast for Ubegi Lapayana. And she's like, when mienwami, wangenza umfa, what? Something about wangenza umuntu. Like, you made a woman out of me by marrying me. Ngathi uzofela lokho ke sis. Uzofela lokho, because you feel like this person prized you by marrying you. But Ubegi did say that he got married because he was getting old. But anyway, that is her, guys. If she feels like that's a blessing for her, who am I to come in? Better is on that. So anyway, she's making food for her husband, and she's like, yo, yazi ngakhetha, like amongst many guys, engakhetha because that indoda enganamkhaba. Hayi, that time umkhaba umngakanani, guys, ngathi I she mustn't come and lie, guys. Yes, mkhabanyana is kind of attractive, but guys, there's nothing healthy about umkhaba, and let's not lie. In this lifestyle, in this life that we are living in of ama takeaways, guys, there's nothing healthy about umkhaba. So while they're eating, Ubegi receives a phone call. A phone call eti, hey, Stockfell business in. Ubegi does say that one of the things his wife doesn't like is that they don't get to have quality time together. Because whenever they're spending time, ungeni phone call, and he needs to go and work, and he comes back in the AMs. I'm like, AMs? No, guys. There, at some point, guys, there needs to be a cutoff. Which you can't work like umuntu wana 20, onganangane, onganakati, onganalutho, and you're 52 years old. There must be some sort of we're making money, but this is where we draw the line. I am not going to take business calls at this time, but with Upegi, it looks like he does not have any boundaries. What I didn't even like, guys, is that Mea Kuluma phone in front of his wife. Now, this is a group, guys. Of course, most men know how to speak to one another when they know the other man lives nomfazi. I don't even know if ngempela if there was a Stockfell business call or what. So anyway, uBheki is saying to uGuy ukuthi hayi ngizomtshela ke umfazi wami ukuthi akame kancane because now uyazi ukuthi imali phambili, anything that brings us an income. I'm just like, guys, just be careful. Yes, you want a man that wants to make money and a good living for you guys, but not at any expense, not at the expense of your happiness, your family's happiness. That time, like what annoyed me most is that he's talking like that, and like the wife is kind of being cornered because if she says no, guys, it's gonna be like what are you saying no for? You probably are sebenzi, you're a housewife. I'm the one bringing the income. So if you're saying no, so Jani, basically, do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like it would have been much more respectful if he said to the friend, let me confirm, dropped the phone, spoke to the wife, got back to the friend, or maybe even take the phone call aside, because the vibes it was just giving was as if the wife has no say in what's going on. Anyway, we can see Uti, the wife on the camera, guys, she's looking uncomfortable at what Upegi is saying. But anyway, Upegi, when he drops the call, he's like, I need to go, I'm gonna leave you. And she's like, no, bye, okay, like, all right. I'm just like, the voice and like her facial expression and her body language is two separate things. I just have a feeling low-key that she's used to this is what her husband does, but it's not something she likes. And there's something about body language, guys, you can't run away from it, even if your words can be saying something different. I get that is Upegi. I must say about Upegi, guys, angimthembi. He looks like those old guys abathandingani. You know those guys that are just big nemika baglandelele promising you oh gosh, no. Anyway, number 3. Umlondolozi Ngobo, and his name, they call him Ujeki. He is 42 years old. He is an electric superintendent. He says his hobbies is driving cars. Now, guys, he's the one out of everyone in the group that looks like he's living a lavish life. The type of house he has, the type of cars he has, and I'm just like, all of that of electrical super, all of that off of being an electrical superintendent. I don't know, guys. Maybe my mind is the one that's corrupt, but I just know the cost of living, guys. Come on. 1 + 1 is not equaling to 2 at this point. So he does have a partner, unengano 3 different baby mamas again. And the partner, he says he's happy with his partner, and it looks like he does have intentions of lobolaring ugel. So yeah, now umlondolozi Ujeki, they call him Ujeki, he makes a phone call and he invites his one friend Andile to basically come and do some catching up, and they are doing range shooting, if that's what's it called, but basically they are shooting at stuff and with guns, guys. Anyway, that's a sport for some people, so I'm not gonna comment on that, but I'm just like, yeah, in this country. Anyway, guys, so the guy he invites, Andile, is also part of the squad. Andile is 45 years old and they call him Uvonke. 45 years old, he is a teacher by profession and a deputy principal by position. He's got 3 kids, he's expecting 1 soon. And he's going to be married. So the woman that's now currently pregnant, he's going to marry that woman. When I saw this guy, man, this guy looks put together. And guys, there's something about people who are in the teaching profession, especially deputy principal. I mean, your life is so busy, nengane scholar reports, and like not just reports, like reporting on like how the school is doing, so many things. I was just disappointed, in all honesty, to see him here. And I'm asking myself, like, what do you want in this group? Because out of all of them, this is the only guy I kind of feel like is decent. And I feel like if he can just separate himself from this group, guys, he can be a decent guy, but as long as he's there, even though he seems innocent, guys, there's no one who's above influence. Eventually, the it's either the five are going to influence you, or either you are that mighty that when we one going to influence all those five guys. So anyway, guys, yeah, and he's the one who's having like a shooting range with Ucheki, and Ucheki decides, let's have a meetup on the weekend. Let's gather the guys since Andile, basically his wife or girlfriend, is expecting. Let's do something like a meetup for the gents just to celebrate to Andile. Apparently, Andile doesn't really have time, I can imagine. And basically kind of doing something like a baby shower yamadoda. Angazi ukuthi if ikhona into ebizwa ngama-baby shower yamadoda, but something like that for him. Then next, we meet Mpho. Mpho is 51 years old and he's a delivery guy. I don't want to laugh, and I'm not going to laugh because there's nothing wrong in being a delivery guy, but calling yourself, hey, let's just leave. Maybe we need to redefine what AmaGrootman is. But anyway, he's a delivery guy and he says, Lalelan Lana, I don't deliver pizzas. I deliver ukudla wengane zesikolo, cigarettes, ama-sweetie, ama-chocolate, basically that. I don't know the difference, but he basically is saying there's no difference. He's basically saying there is a difference. So he has 3 kids, ingane nomawayo. And he does have a partner, but he says his partner's life is kind of private because the partner is younger than him. Now, I wonder how young, because when I saw Ukel didn't look that young. But remember, these days, guys, siyaguga, guys. Why sibukeka sibadala sibancane anje? Anyway, she didn't look that old. So, but anyway, she's younger than him, and I guess they don't wanna make their relationship. I don't know, because I saw next week, it seems like they're all going to show Ukel. So I'm curious to know how old Ukel is. Next, Ukai number 6 is Ubonga. Ubonga is 47 years old. He is a campus manager at a college. He does say he is married. Not just married, happily married, you guys. He has 4 kids, 3 baby mamas, and he says he's a born-again Christian and he loves hanging out with the guys. Now, I just want to say, Ubonga looks like... He looks like he's the trouble of the group in some sense, but we'll see as time progresses. So anyway, guys, the gents are gathered at Ucheki's place. They are gathered at Ucheki's place. It's the weekend, and from Cheki's place, they are going to travel together to go at Tegwini to a club to basically celebrate or meet up with Andile. So the guys are gathered at Ucheki's place. Now the only person oshadayo Andile. Now they're telling Ucheki, yebo wena ngithi osimemile lana to host something for Andile. So call Andile and check up on him ukuthi ukuphi. When they call Andile, guys, Andile is like, listen, I'm not coming. My wife, she's pregnant. What? I can't come out. While Ucheki is speaking on the phone like that, Ubonga says, manje, if she's pregnant, does it mean she needs to control Ubut? I'm like, you foolish man, what do you mean? He goes on to say in his diary session, the wife is not that pregnant. She's not that far in a pregnancy for her to want him to stay home. Yes, there's a point in pregnancy where a woman wants a man to stay home, but the wife is not that far off. I'm just like, shut up. Just shut your big mouth, because clearly you know nothing, because people's pregnancies are different. Anyway, and the others are also fagazering, guys. Abanye are just like, hi, uyakushaya. Abanye like, isliso lesu. Basically, abanye, abafana bawiki, abashawa, abafazi. That's why I'm saying Andile, that's how I didn't want him for this group. I commended him for not going out. Because listen, if he wanted to, guys, he could have left that house and went to be with the gents, but he didn't. But anyway, that's how I'm saying, why is he part of this group? Because even the comments that they're making, even if they're joking, you guys, Ucheki was the only one that was kind of understanding to say, guys, when a person's pregnant, they go through complications and whatnot, and maybe the wife just needed, the girlfriend just needed him there. Anyway, guys, they travel together. They go to Durban. They have hired a driver to drive them, which is a very responsible thing of Ucheki to do. They get to Durban, a club called Views. Then when they get there, guys, there's a bowl with escorts there, those girls in the clubs with, hey, yeah, guys. So the bowl that they bring for them is written AmaGrootman. And Ucheki goes on to say, Wuti, that bowl, it's not taken out just for anyone. It's taken out for people who are there to spend real money. Guys, next thing, Upegi is dancing with a woman there, a woman who's dancing with a butt in. He's dancing behind her butt. Next thing, Ubonga's fetching a lady, only to realize, which this lady is fetching her, which we are Mazi. And he's sitting with that lady and he's like, hi, Ngamazi. Like, normally when I go out to groove, I meet up with this lady. Then the production crew replays Isin Kabonga when he was like, I'm happily married with 4 kids. Now, guys, I don't think it's a coincidence that Ubonga saying he's meeting up with the lady he normally meets up at. Nam. I kind of low-key, like, guys, like, what coincidence is that? Or maybe do they always go to the same kind of clubs? Also, the ladies that were there, I'm just like, to a certain degree, what I appreciated is that I didn't see any of them entertaining ingane zingane, guys. It was women around their 30s. With that, I really appreciated. But even the woman backcorner, guys, it's not even your girls with your weaves. It's just, guys, I'm just like, I la baba na malia suga. Like, if you're saying you got money, go to the places where you're gonna find a slave queen that are gonna want you to spend real money. These women that they sing there, I just buy them a drink and it's fine. So anyway, hi boy, then there's ladies there. These guys basically, guys, they came to the club to just scout women. That is basically it. Then Ubonga, there's 2 other ladies that they were interested in, Benojeki, and these ladies went into the bathroom, but they were not sure if these ladies came with gents. So Baba Katile there by the bathroom, guys, and the ladies end up saying, which we came with guys, but the ladies ended up giving them their number. I'm just like, man, Domba Zane. Listen, that girl, like, you came with gents. Why are you giving out your number? Guys, that world, I could like him. Anyway, guys, that's basically the recap of this episode. I was embarrassed. I enjoyed it, but if anything, guys, if we are not educated by this angas, what else is going to educate us? Especially these ones about Tandizindo. They are working hard, yes, but the sad thing is, you're working hard for what? There's other ways of enjoying yourself, guys. Then, okay, let's park it there. Tell me your thoughts on this. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you guys on the next one.